Welcome back. Welcome back, guys. I'm almost at the end of this game, at the end line. So we already had a fight in Kiar Mohon. Then we have just lost one of our favorite person, Vizima, and now we are planning to have a big fight again with those uh,
Avalok claims vanity
cowards,
is Imler's
basically.
greatest weakness.
Vanity?
Any foe he faces, he strives to impress. The other one, Caranthir, is said to be secretive and pragmatic. Hardly surprising, given he was Avalok's student.
So, Siri, at this time, Siri insisted to have a fight with a member of Wild Hunt, and the others are the crones. The crones means the ladies of the woods. So Geralt has finally agreed to come with her and have a fight with these cowards. So I don't know where I am, but
Let them approach.
hopefully we will
They've
go
come
there.
for the feast. Wouldn't do to cast them out.
Didn't come to celebrate. We need to get to the top of the mountain.
The gate is shut. You'll not pass. But we've fires down that away, with food and drink aplenty. Sit down beside one, and perhaps this year the ladies will descend. Give us the privilege of seeing them.
Right, so I was right.
We thank you for the invitation. Be glad to sit down, right?
Speak for yourself.
Come with me.
We should be going.
Eager to see the ladies. I share your yearning.
We're afire with yearning. Come, Geralt. We must get there before daybreak.
Go to the tent and stand before Thekla. She's the one who decides who's worthy to face the ladies.
Right, so she went to meet with the woman in the meantime, I guess. And in the meantime, I should repair my weapons quickly.
Yeah?
Let me see what you're offering.
I think these offers are not good enough, but yeah, we'll go for the. Because these tools are often very important. Right, so all of my swords, everything is okay.
So long.
Right, so
Ladies. Merciful ladies.
Grandson, give him health. He works his share.
Look, a child.
No, a godling. I know him. Name's Johnny.
Well, old B, you're back. And I see you found your lass. I'm Johnny. We've had the pleasure already. A bit one-sided though it was. See, I saw you running. Your back to me. As I was having the pleasure of... Oh, 'tis a long story.
They call me Siri. Nice to meet you.
How are things, Johnny?
Health's good, so no complaints. What brings you here?
We gotta climb the mountain. Can you help?
I'd rather try to dissuade you, but I'm certain that would be in vain. The lass, she as stubborn as you.
Even more so.
Figured as much. Path to the peak starts there, past the gate. But only old Thekla's got the key, so since you shan't ever get it, you best turn back now.
Gotta get to the summit. Simple as that.
It's Thekla you'll need to convince. She's blind as your bum, but she won't be fooled.
We shan't try to trick her.
She sits in that tent over yonder. I wish you luck, and do hope we meet again, someday.
Alright, so
Moons are
I
rising,
forgot what I was telling. Yeah, in the meantime, I'm just trying to get the pass of the gate, I guess.
One night we get to fill our bellies to the brim. Eh? Be gone.
It's clearing up.
Who's that? Well, come on, come closer, girl. Aye. What's she like?
Narrow hips, sparkly eyes, a striking feisty lass.
Never had a man. Never mind. Got me answer. I choose you, girl. This night you shall see the ladies.
If she goes up the mountain, I go with her.
What else has the cat dragged in?
It's grey and veiny, got a scar, and eyes like a viper.
Aye. Stinks of clotted blood and corpses. Plus it's old and infertile. I reject ye, freak. The girl will ascend alone.
I'm going with her.
He's fire in his gut. What do you say?
He's determined. He loves the girl, but he seeks to hide it from us.
Perhaps I was mistaken. Perhaps there's life in him yet. By ancient right you may appeal my choice. But to do so you must best the challenge.
I accept the challenge.
Come.
Alright, so they are about to give me a challenge, and I have to do this.
Look this over. A coin from days of yore. Falker burns on its reverse, so they call it the Defier's Oran.
She means
Now.
I have to find it.
Bring me the coin.
I think I should have a board or something like this here. Forward that. Crossbow is very important in this time. Anyway, so I gotta check. Okay, let's make it quickly because I'm almost about to lose my.
Shit.
What is wrong with me? Even if... Alright, so let's have them. You are making me fool, right? So pay for it. You have to pay for it. Okay. Are you happy? Right, so don't go there. So in the meantime, I was very happy thinking that my power level is so different right now that nothing can harm me. Even you guys have already seen that that giant, I think, or monster, it was trying to hurt me, but my health level, it was something else. So I think I could do it. I did it nicely. As I was saying before the fight with this wild hunt, I was saying I was trying to develop my skill. Well, let me show you what I actually configured in the meantime. You guys may be playing this game and maybe trying to develop as I did. So this is what I actually did in the whole area. So right, one more thing I can. So this is my so wait, so this is my configuration character kit. It's I have to fatality, all the fatality, everything I'm having right now. And attack power is pretty powerful in the meantime. So that's why they might get.
I was beginning to worry. Come, let's get the key.
Something's afoot. They're back. What do you want?
Got that coin you tossed in the lake.
It reeks of sludge.
Nothing I can do about that. So, gonna keep your word?
I always do, my boy. Show the coin to the gatekeeper past the threshold. He'll know its meaning. Mariko will open the gate for ye. Now go!
That went smoothly.
Weren't the one to do the diving in that cave.
Stop whining. You're a witcher. You've dived in murkier waters.
Yeah, have to tell you about the time I hunted a Zubul.
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a
Right, I thought he might have some
Farewell.
amazing stuff with him, but he's not having them. Yeah, so this will lead me there. Let's see. Where is she? Let's see. Ah, she's with me. This is different than the last scene because
What's your name, girl?
last time I see something else.
Your name don't matter. Atop the peak, you'll lose it and get another. You may go. And you?
I passed the trial. Here's proof. Recognize it?
The Defiers, Orin. A death sentence.
Right, you're going down. Enough? Had enough?
One tough son of a bitch.
We've no time to lose. I'll tend to Imlerith, you take the crones. Avalok said they dwell below the oak, among its roots.
No chance. I'm going after him, Lurith.
Fine, let's play for it. Rock, paper, scissors.
I don't understand the game actually.
Damn it! 2 out of 3!
Out of the question. I'll climb the mountain, you face the crones.
Hardly a challenge.
They're extremely dangerous. Be careful.
You too.
Right, so there is no way I can change it. So she will go after the crown. Let's see what she does here. I think she is pretty powerful at this moment, and she has grown enough, and she is having that right. So charge very strong and fast attack and can very strong and fast attack that can knock down foes. Second, teleport during combat. Wait, she's a very strong attacker. Teleport during combat to get behind your foes. And magic amulet calls down fireballs to pulverize given area. Okay. I don't know. Okay. No idea where I'm going now, and it's so dark here. Alright, so I wish who are they?
How was he? He lived a life of love and knew no bitterness.
Alright, so they look a little bit beautiful here. They are the ladies of woods, so they love blood.
Yum, yum.
They love blood. Oh my god, I can't believe. Okay, so they use blood so that they can be young. Actually, they are very old.
Child of the Elder Blood. We knew you would return. Your taste lingers on our tongues.
You've talked enough.
You will die here now. You must be punished. Naughty, naughty girl! Your life
Right, so I was losing the moment. I think the game is so buggy. Basically, I see lots of bugs here, and sometimes when I go on this direction, it goes to another direction. That is bit, not little bit, it's a huge bug. And sometimes I click to draw sword, it doesn't draw this, and the other time sometimes I click to fight and it doesn't do this. So it's really very.
I must get down.
My God, I'm doing this again. This is awkward. Anyway, let's finish it this time. So I will just skip this time.
Welcome. We knew
You've talked in.
you must be punished.
Right, so I have to be a little bit careful because she is definitely very weak.
Punished. She must be punished. You will die here now.
Right, so let's be more careful. Okay, I should not go in the middle of this because right. Right, so let's be careful this time. I wish I could get some tutorials to. Okay. Okay. So she's after me. Definitely. Okay, she is different. Alright, so right, what is wrong? Oh, see. That's good. Let's get out of here. Just be careful. Let's be careful, let's be careful. because my power is almost, health level is not good enough. So let's be careful. Right, so where is this? Right, so thank God I just saved myself. No, the game is bugging at that time. I didn't do anything. And I really hate the series mode because she's so down. Oh. Yeah, I'm really hating this mode because she's so weak. She doesn't have actually mutations, but actually Geralt has. So I'm going to skip again.
Well,
Even at the first time when I played, so
you die tonight.
right, so she got. Come on. So it's a special attack. Right, I just got into them. Get it back. It's pretty safe. Right, so let's start to play this arrow. I'm so tired to play Arrow because she's weaker and the game is also very buggy. Okay, let's try to increase the health bar in the meantime. Otherwise I should change the game level because I really can't do good. let's get power. Right, let's get the power back in the meantime. Right, generate some power in the meantime. Again, I'm down. I don't know how to do this. I'd like to change the game level. It's better, I guess, because I can do anything. Yeah, right. So let's not laugh. I really hate this. There is no way we can develop hard power. So that's why I feel so uncomfortable playing. Huh. And
You've talked. You die tonight.
so charge attack. This is. So I found a. So I found another way. It's charge attack. It's probably better.
Naughty, naughty girl.
It's charge attack, I guess. It's called. Get out of the way, man. There is a charge attack.
Naughty, naughty girl.
It's a charge attack, she says, and in this charge attack she will so
Naughty, naughty girl.
So the charge attack is pretty good, I guess. But at this,
You will die here now.
it's safer also. The charge attack, it's pretty safe, I guess. Come on. Alright, let's get out of here. Right, so she uses that speed. One is dead? Not so sure, but
Naughty, naughty girl!
let's just put a let's just target one by one. Okay, I'm just targeting one by one. You three guys are together are making so much problem for me. That's why they say right, so I just got one of them dead. Right, so before they come again, let's just attack one of them. Right, let's be safe at first. Safety first, right? Safety first. Alright. Somehow I managed to kill one of them, but if I do not use safety rules, I'll just die so quickly. So let's just use safety rules. She's so weak and so she got a little hit. There is no way I can use that. Let's get out of here. Right, who is gonna be my next judge attack? Right, she just moved. I think I should use. Right, her charge attack is pretty good. So the last one, I guess. Oh no, they. I thought she was dead. One of them was dead. So let's use the power attack. Come on. Why don't you hit? Yeah, Nautical will kill you right now. Watch some. So you are dead. So now you are lost. Let's cheer up, let's cheer up. That's a very good attack. Okay, so I don't know how I did it, but her power is good, but her sword and her strength of killing is not good enough, I guess.
Damn it.
So she lost that.
Imlerith's at the summit. Gotta be.
Now let's play Geralt's role. It will be quite amazing. Oh, don't fall, don't die. Exit Igni. Yeah, Igni is place of power.
Medallion's
Oh
humming.
god.
Place of power. It's gotta be.
One ability point. Wow, that's good. So, you know, there is a reason why I love Geralt's role most. The reason is I can actually develop his power, his everything. Let's see. Oh god, they look so ugly. They look like aliens from Avatar. Avatar movie, I guess. I mean.
The sisters said you would come. They saw you arrive in the water's surface. They did not see the girl. But she is with you, is she not?
Yeah, we're both here.
Where is the girl?
Doesn't matter. You'll never get her.
You fall to the bitter end.
Oh, come on. I'm dying to fight with you. Dying to. Come on. Alright, so.
you to fight like this.
The Witcher you slew.
Had enough? Yes, I guess. Show no mercy to these bastards. Ha 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 ha. Wow. That's cool. I wish I could reload again.
We did it.
Barely. How'd it go down there?
We slew only 2 of the crones. The third fled with Vesemir's medallion. My sole memento.
You avenged Vesemir.
Avelarg claims vengeance is only ever satisfying when served cold. He's wrong. Now to find Eredin and kill him. Anorin, for your thoughts?
Wondering what to tell Yennefer when we get to Novigrad.
Tell her the truth. Always. I wonder if Triss and Yennefer have found the sorceresses of the Lodge. We ought to rejoin them.
Yeah, let's get going.
Thank you for coming with me.
Come here.
Let's go.
The oak is dead.
The oak, the crones. I fear that was your last feast.
What of our acorns?
Don't know, don't care.
You must learn to live without them.
This is no longer no man's land. It's no longer the lady's land. It's all yours.
But what are we to do?
Come, Geralt. It's time.
Manage on your own.
Anyway, I'm very happy. At least I got them.
Then non-humans. Thought it was mages the hunters and the temple guard were after.
Mages left. Hunters needed a new quarry. Hatred and prejudice will never be eradicated, and witch hunts will never be about witches. To have a scapegoat, that's the key. Humans always fear the alien, the odd. Once the mages had left Novigrad, folk turned their anger against the other races. And as they have for ages, branded their neighbors their greatest foes.
Dundee Lion! Ready some tankards! With guests!
Geralt! Ciri! When I learned Geralt had found you...
Glad to see you in one piece too, Dandelion.
Where have you two been?
Just finished hunting down the crones of Velen and a general of the Wild Hunt.
Well, you've had a busy morning then, haven't you?
In fact, you look terrible. Like you could really use some rest.
Gladly take some. Point me to a room.
Of course. Come on, little swallow. I'll take you.
Let's meet later, Geralt. I've a little matter to resolve. I'll freshen up, then await you in the square in Gildorf.
Right. Anyone here besides us? Lodge of Sorceresses. Triss and Yen were supposed to gather the remnants.
They're working on it. Triss is upstairs, waiting for you. Yennefer's gone to Crippled Kate's.
Yen? At that portside dive? Why?
Didn't inform me. Imagine that. Ah, and that elf of yours moved into the Ruby Suite. Told me to tell you he's waiting too.
Gave him your best room?
He didn't exactly ask. I prepared another room for him, but he blew past me and locked himself in the Ruby. Hasn't peeked out since. Barely eats, drinks only water, and the only thing I've heard from him is, I wish to know when Gwynblade and Zuriel arrive.
Thanks. Looks like I'll have my hands full.
That's just fine with me. More soldiers, more work.
This life.
So I will start from the down. Let's start with Triss at first.
Greetings, Triss.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourselves? To the Sabbath? How could you put Ciri in danger?
Come on, we came out of it fine. Can't say the same for Imlerith.
That's the sole comfort I find in this, but it's no justification. You know what might have happened?
But it didn't. I was there, had the situation under control. Mind if we change the subject? Any success with the Lodge? Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to contact her.
And the others? Kira? Margarita? Philippa?
Kira? I thought you, of all people, would know.
Few can refuse a sorceress. And Kira Metz certainly had her ways. But when she demanded the Mage Alexander's notes, I had to turn her down. Kira needed that, as she needed the impetus to start anew. She found it where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch. I've seen worse matches. Hope things work out for them.
I hope they work out for us, and we actually find Philippa and Rita.
I just did not understand. So Kira Metz and the man Lambert, yeah, I remember Lambert. they are. They left somewhere. They went away. It's good.
Know where they are?
Yennefer's looking into Rita's whereabouts. I have to figure out where Philippa is.
So, learn anything?
A few things that could be interesting. Prefer the long version or the short?
Guess.
In short, she was here, at this inn, under our noses the whole time. Transformed, seated on her perch with a dimeridian band on her leg.
Zoltan's owl?
Mm-hmm.
So why isn't she here anymore?
Because Zoltan lost her in a card game a few days ago.
Yep, that's Zoltan for you.
A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan bare, then proposed they play for the owl. Naturally, he won, then politely thanked Zoltan for the game and left.
Who was it? Know where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great. We got any leads?
We have this.
That Philippa the Owl's feather? Thinking divination?
Specifically hydromancy, and a form of sortilege. We need a fountain where we won't be disturbed.
One outside the Passiflora could work.
Good idea. Let's go.
Right, so I'm not about to meet Kira Metz, but I would very much love to meet her. She is pretty, and she looks very different.
We're here.
Nice and quiet. Shouldn't be any disturbances.
Let's begin. Observe the water's surface carefully. We can't let anything go unnoticed.
Graham et thuir, Robert Mecale, Alfelte. Graham et thuir, Deagnis Kerle, Espirshena a Esclate.
Looks familiar. A bathhouse. I know the place. Dijkstra. He has her. At his bathhouse. Might have guessed as much. Let's go to the bathhouse. Might not be too late.
Come on.
Right, so let's end this part here and start again.